Hello, ladies and gentlemen out there. Welcome to another edition of my video. And I am so much happy to come on your way with another edition this time round. Quickly, I want to thank all of you for sharing my videos and also watching my videos and sending me a lot of feedbacks which I never expected. Thank you so much. Quickly, let me say a very big thank you to a friend of mine, Marcus Mensah of Dubai. Let me proceed to the agenda of today. Today, people out there, I want to share with you my personal observation and analysis I have gathered concerning this COVID-19 pandemic. All I want to say is that I just don't want to sound like a prophet of doom. But a human being, sometimes when you are there, you need to analyze the situation and come out with some positive ideas as well as conclusion. For me, information I have gathered, and for good people out there I have listened to, and for all the good news that I have read and I have watched, I can tell you for the fact that humanity may not enjoy the normal life we used to enjoy some months ago. It may take a minimum of 5 years to a maximum of 10 years for humanity to grab and enjoy the good lifestyle we were enjoying way back in 2019, if I may say so. Why am I sounding like this? I don't want to be a prophet of doom, but sometimes you need to check the situation and you need to. Now, the aim of this video goes to my good people out there who were in diaspora and now they have traveled back home to their motherland or to their various countries. Some of them, they went back home for various kinds of events. Other people also went back home to embark on their good projects they are establishing in their various countries. Others also went back home to spend vacation with their families and loved ones. And all of a sudden, there is a lockdown and borders has been closed, meaning that they are stuck in their various countries and they have left their jobs behind in diaspora or abroad. And what I want to tell these people is that all is not lost, because many of these people are working in a private companies. And for a private company, if you are not present to work in the company, they may pay you 1 month, 2 months, and after all the months and the days you are spending back home, they might not pay you, but rather they will use it as an unpaid leave for you. And those of you who went back home for these 1 or 2 reasons and you are stuck in your country, some of them, I know they are counting days, they are counting months to come back. Please, for now, no one can tell you that all is going to be well in the next month or in the next few weeks. So please, if you are there counting your fingers that I'm going back, I'm traveling back to abroad the next month, the next week, please, it may take 1 year, 2 years for things to come to normalize before you can come back and continue your job in which you were pursuing in abroad. So, now that the situation is this, don't just sit idle. What I want to tell you is, please, don't just sit idle. The little money you carried back home, the little savings you have on you, please, you are healthy. If only you are healthy, use it to do something which will yield some income for you. Use it to do something which will generate a revenue for you. But if you sit down idle, thinking that borders are going to be open the next week, the following week, counting your fingers and the days, it might take you by surprise. So all I want to conscientize these people is that, please, if you are stuck in your country, God knows best. Your life and your health is the most important. But now that you are back home, do something meaningful to generate some income for you so that you can take good care of yourself as well as your family and loved ones who depends on you. But if you don't do that and you sit down like you are going back to continue your work the following week, the following day, before you realize you have spent a year, before you realize you have spent 2 years without fixing yourself something. And that time, life is going to be very tough. Life will be very pathetic. So some of these good people, I know very well about most of African soil, countries that they have good and fertile soil. If only you have a piece of land somewhere in your parents' village or wherever, please, what I want to say is that this pandemic is going to bring shortage of food, and food prices are going to increase. So those of you from Africa, please start growing crops, especially all the government workers that has come back home due to the lockdown, especially the teachers. Please don't just sit down idle and enjoy your salaries every month. Start planting for food. Start planting for food. Now it should be urban-rural migration. Those people staying in urban cities, especially the teachers, especially those from diaspora which are now back home due to one or two things, start planting for food. Plant crops, cassava, maize, yam, rice, tomato, whatever. Any crop that you can plant, please do that. Because this pandemic, nobody can boldly say that it's going to end by the end of 2020 nor 2021. If we don't do something meaningful for humanity, it will take us by surprise. So tonight I came to share this with you, that please, if it happened that you are working or you were doing something and now because of lockdown company has been closed, the little money you have on you, please invest it in agriculture. Plant for food. Plant for food. Those people from Africa, please do your best and do something meaningful which will generate income. As you do this, I am pleading with you that all the preventive measures also, you need to adhere to it, because this period, we are in a bad time. We are in a bad time, and it will be very painful and very pathetic that something will happen to you back home and your loved ones in diaspora cannot come back home to see you. Most especially those that are living in a careless life, those that are not adhering to the preventive measures. Don't lose guard. If you lose guard and anything happen to you, It is very sad that your loved ones cannot even come close or attend to you. And those of you who travel from abroad back home, please fix yourself with something, because nobody can boldly tell you when this pandemic is going to end. And those of you back home, the families back home, pray for your families and friends abroad. Pray for them. And always try to contact them to know how they are faring, because it is not easy out there. Thank you all. I really appreciate. Thank you all for watching my video, and I will come on your way with another episode of my video. Thank you.